The girl is the weakest death mage in the game. She will be attacked by a stick if she is not careful in the novice village. But in a battle, she summons a full-fledged boss. When others are still in a difficult situation, she has already used this skull to get rich. I used to be a game god, but I was killed by a game accident. When I woke up, I was in a strange environment. In front of me, a girl asked me to fight quickly. Otherwise, I'm done. Before I figured out the situation, there was a sudden sound behind me. A zombie wolf destroyed 2 skull soldiers. Isn't this the zombie wolf in the big game? I instantly realized that I had entered the game world. The girl wanted me to go to the front as a shield and fight for her escape time, but I didn't know I was her summoner. I'm a game god anyway. How can I be killed by a novice? However, the enemy made me pay a heavy price. The zombie wolf that could be killed easily can only be cut off by her hair now. It even broke one of my arms, and her ordinary attack almost made me fall apart. That's when I noticed that I was a low-level skull soldier. Now that I'm back to life, I'm being trampled by monsters. Why is my fate so tragic? Just when I was about to fight with all my strength, I accidentally activated the magical evolution system. It can help me keep evolving into the strongest creature in the world. This triggered a special gift. I'm back to life, weapons upgraded, all attributes increased by 100%. I got a strengthened bow and arrow. The zombie wolf was cut off. Klara was shocked. The summoner was so powerful. She was busy checking the game mechanics. She found that the summoner has a very low probability of mutating. Mutants have super-level combat power. Klara didn't expect that she was so lucky. She saw me kill the zombie wolf nearby in a row and dropped a lot of materials and equipment. She was excited. Because the game coins and real-time currency are exchanged, I don't have to worry about paying the rent anymore. This warm-up made me adapt to the new body, level up to level 3. I just didn't expect to become someone else's summoner. I wanted to communicate with Klara, but I found out that I couldn't speak. Fortunately, I got a magical evolution system. You can get evolution by hunting monsters or players. Promote self-evolution. The explanation of killing elite bosses is more vague. It may be related to weapon enhancement. This is a mechanism that even I, an internal player, don't know. When I think about what kind of creature I can evolve into, the system prompts me to satisfy the evolution point, whether to consume 100 points to evolve into a skeleton swordman. I immediately click to confirm. The hot flame rubs all over the body. The bones are more rough and tough. The speed has been significantly improved. Weapon evolution to ancient blade and steel sword. All attributes increased by 80%. I got a special passive skill. At the same time, there will be hidden dangers. As an independent summoner, once exposed, it will lead to the coveted doubts and experience of top players and guilds. There is no need to brush the current area anymore. Before changing the map, I need to figure out the binding relationship with Klara. From her operation, she is indeed a novice player. To be cautious, I only went to the new area through my memory loss. But she is greedy for the efficiency of brushing monsters here, and does not want to leave. She even knelt down and begged me, "Little crybaby, can you brush for a while?" But if you continue to stay, you will encounter a high-level player Daiming Singh. Maybe this silly girl will be killed. Even die? I follow the solution. I no longer hesitate. Forcibly carry Klara on my shoulder and leave. Now I have to grab the opportunity. Hunt down those hidden bosses, quickly accumulate resources. From deep in the forest, a small team is being forced into a dead end by a 7-level fierce bear. The lighthead hears that there is movement behind. I thought it was the original army, but when I turned around, I saw my red eyes and skull skeleton. There was a ghost. The lighthead was scared to death. The fierce bear who lost the target turned and locked me. No player will bother me. Klara was noisy and asked me to take her to escape. I threw her directly to the ground. She just wanted to get angry, but found that we were already surrounded by bears. "Little crybaby, let's run away, I beg you." I don't care about her anymore. Instead, I just killed the bear dog. With a deep understanding of the behavior of monsters, I predicted accurately that every time I attacked, it would shake and bite the opportunity. Combined with a flexible body, I achieved an unscathed battle. Klara saw the fierce bear being played by me between the palms. Suddenly, she was no longer afraid, but shocked. My attack focuses on the bear's head and joints. The fierce bear has a new killer demon. Part of it is due to the paralysis lightning that was released when it was frozen to death, but it's completely ineffective for my bloodless spirit. Hunting and killing continues. Klara is mouthless and crazy. I'm rich. Little crybaby is too strong. These moves are exactly the same as the great god of ginseng in the online game world. Little crybaby is getting more and more handsome. While he's killing the fierce bear, I'll just pick up the materials. At this time, the bear groups are retreating and not catching up, but I still need some evolution points. This is a system reminder. The host is too good. Unlock the hidden evolution route. Although the required evolution point is twice as much as the normal route, but the return will be higher. 10 minutes later, the fierce bear in the area is cleared. The evolution point is 20 points away. It takes 2 hours for the monster to refresh. Just when I was picking up the materials, the system issued an alert. There is a hidden buff nearby. A huge figure appears, the 15th level Bear King. As long as you don't get close to his range, you won't take the initiative to attack. But with my speed and experience, it's too risky to kill him. I remember that in the previous life, I was still abused by him, so I can only leave for a while, wait for the evolution to come again. And the happy Klara is still there. There's a team of players who are approaching him. Who are you? What are you doing in our guild? Facing the number of levels and the opponents who are professionally matched, he chose to show weakness. I lost my summons. I'm here to find him. As a result, the archer saw that he was alone. I'm going to do something bad. It's a critical moment. Klara called out to me. "Little crow, help me!" The next second, the archer's arm was cut off by me. He shouted like a pig. Klara was angry. "Little crow, you're finally here!" I ran away with him. Dalbanan only realized that I was Crow who was looking for a bear to kill. He immediately ordered to chase. I used the terrain to throw Klara to the side of the grass to hide. He ate a mouthful of grass. I drew away these bastards. It's time to make a move. I took a look at each other first. Their average level is at level 20. The lineup is also very reasonable. But the archer was not in good condition after being injured. I thought of a perfect strategy. I stopped at the entrance of the hidden boss Bear King on purpose. Dalbanen sensed the forest yam sincerely. He ordered the archer to scout. But the archer was eager to revenge me. He ignored his orders. He aimed directly at the dart. I deliberately made a provocative gesture. I urged him to shoot all the darts. 2 of them hit the Bear King not far away. The system prompting instantly. You have been marked by the Bear Mountain's hidden boss. The Bear King fell from the sky. The shockwave flew a few people. The archer died in advance. Dalbanen only realized that he was fooled. Now he is angry with the boss. The remaining 3 tried to escape, but he was left by the Bear King's gravity magic. The slowest teammate jumped into the air. He was bitten by the Bear King, disappeared with the shadow power. Fortunately, the 2 ran away. I planned to report the news to the president. Just when they thought they were out of danger, my body is like a lightning. Used a bone blade to cut the 2 of them perfectly. Kill player and get the purification point 20. However, the Bear King's hatred has been firmly locked. The sentence came to the top. I immediately clicked to purify. A lightning bolt fell from the sky and struck me. And I have 3 seconds of invincibility time when I purify. To purify into 3-story skeleton, get a new skill. Strongly attack the archer. Speed up to level 2, add 40% attack speed. I quickly cut the bear palm. It hurts him to scream. Although the strength has increased, but I still can't resist the Bear King's harm. I launch a strong attack on the archer. Shoot his crazy archer, so that I can continue to consume his vitality in a defensive posture. But the Bear King was also completely suffocated. He launched a storm position to make me hollow. I don't know if this is the same as me. In a large-scale gravity field, my hit rate has increased by more than twice. The archer is just shooting at the Bear King, stabbed him in the eye. I used the strength of the bear palm to increase my attack. A slip of the tongue came under the Bear King. The archer stabbed into his abdominal and then cut a big mouth. He is strong enough to launch a storm position again. The trees around him are pulled up. The power is obviously much larger. But this became my assistance. I jumped in front of the Bear King for a month. First attack with the archer, then stabbed him in the eye again. The power disappeared with it. The Bear King cannot maintain the storm position. It's time to end the battle. But this bear actually spoke.
Player, I've been waiting for you for a long time. I heard a lot. When will the boss be able to interact with the player? Accept the last gift of Men Shongshan. The Bear King said this sentence, the thunder light of Zhaoshen. It turned out to be the guiding line before the big move. He wants to use the ultimate skill to move the army to Leiting. But for me, who is immune to thunder, it is meaningless. Leiting suddenly fell. At the same time, Klara came here. I'm very worried. I can't leave you to save me, even if I'm useless. Maybe I can help. Unexpectedly, the Bear King's body appeared on top of the head, scared him to death. With the roar, the Bear King fell completely. Klara completed the first kill of the hidden boss. He called out 2 Kuro soldiers to come out and pick up the materials. Then he praised me with pride. See how good your seniors are? You can kill the Bear King by yourself. This time the reward is very rich. Klara got a set of top-level equipment. Men Shangshan. I can see the attributes are also very good. There are a lot of materials in the warehouse at the moment. He's getting richer and richer. Klara wants to return to the main city as soon as possible, sell some materials for money. What a talent! I took a look at my own panel. This evolution has improved significantly, but the next evolution will take up to 20,000 years. And now I've only been killing a little monster for 10 to 20 years. When is this going to be ahead? But his proposal about the transition is correct. After the death of the mage, Klara will get the Kuro enhancement skill. It can increase my full attribute by 30%. Since we have formed a castle, he's getting stronger, I'm getting stronger. The surprising thing is, after he opened the rare Mengshangshan treasure chest, get the full-time rare skill book. Unexpectedly, this silly girl is very lucky. Ordinary people can't open it at all. He clearly noticed my expression. Little Kuro, you really want this skill book, right? Said he took the initiative to hand it over to me. Look, he's finally sensible. I'm in a good mood too, although he's full of money in his head. Then I learned the Thunderbolt skill. It can launch multiple consecutive thunderbolts to the front, caused 200 magical damage to objects in the area. Klara can't wait to let me show you a hand. As a result, this power is overwhelming. It seems that the level is too low. I directly use the evolution point to strengthen the skill. A dazzling beam of light rises from the sky. He thinks I'm even more powerful. Now it's level 5. The original blue light is turned into a harmful black. The place where the sword is gathered is turned into a piece of glue. This kind of power, be careful, the monsters in the next area are as complex as before. I'm going to brush up on the evolution point first, then take him to the evolution point. But he complained to me, why do you only carry me? Can't the princess hug me? There are countless tasks in this game. Each area can trigger the plot to upgrade to a hidden copy. The wealth gained is a double increase. Therefore, as soon as the major guilds opened, they occupied the main brush area. And the Bear Mountain and the West Valley area is the area of the Hyger Beast Guild. At this time, the entrance to the West Valley area, 3 players are waiting for the inevitable path to the main city evolution point, ready to beat me and Klara together, make a fortune. They guess Klara is a 200 Jin female death spirit mage. The Call of the Skull is physical damage, so I specially put on physical damage to save equipment. In addition, the sacred attribute of the Saint Knight completely restricts the summoning dance. I've been celebrating before I hit them. As a result, the next second, an AoE lightning damage, 2 of them were killed on the spot. Klara summoned 2 little brats, ordered them to search for equipment on the ground. I'm focused on recovering my energy, prepare for the next battle. At this time, Klara found a few corpses of wild players scattered in front of him. I just noticed that I used lightning to hit the little monster. I killed a few people hiding in the grass. From the Hyger Beast badge in front of them, these people are ambushing me. Klara reminds me, 1 player is still alive. The severely injured Red Knight is in a state of paralysis. I tried to call for backup. My long sword stabbed into his palm. To be safe, I started to remove my armor and tie him up. Klara, who witnessed all this, was slightly surprised. I didn't expect the other party to be a red-headed, black-striped Yu-Gen. Klara thinks I'm a little rude to a girl like this. I showed him with my hand. He only understood that Yu-Gen and the people who chased us before were on the same side. This binding is to prevent him from bleeding. Yu-Gen thought that Karola's spirit was split. He was talking to a skeleton soldier. Thinking of this, he would rather die than be tortured by a female pervert. So he was extremely resistant to Karola's subsequent questions. Kill me, I won't say a word. I hate perverts the most in my life. Even if you're a woman, it's the same. I saw Yu-Gen didn't say a word. I tried to start Karola's plan. He was a little reluctant, but I couldn't help it. Take out 50 silver coins directly. These money are equivalent to 2,000 Ruanmei coins in real life. Facing this huge amount of money, Yu-Gen's face was gloomy. Klara immediately withdrew the money. I told him he was not interested in money. You see, he bit his tongue and committed suicide. Don't waste your money. You have to calculate carefully in your life. However, the next second, a girl's voice rang up. The little girl looked at me with a straight face. I just asked a few questions. Even if you have any request, my sister can also try to satisfy me. I immediately tried to Klara. Let Yu-Gen disclose the information of the Tiger Beast Association. He's not my summoner. I understood it in a second. After asking for 2.5 minutes, Yu-Gen has a particularly good impression on Klara. I didn't expect the other party was still a little rich man. He approached Klara. He had a passive to him. I've said what I should say. What else do you want? Just listen to my sister.
I immediately went forward and pulled Eugen away. He couldn't help but complain. As for such a defense against me, the weapons are all in your hands. Karola's face was gloomy. I just wanted to sneak up on us. Why is your attitude so good now? Eugen cannot help but explain. It's the guild that has a festival with you, not me. My brothers and I are just bottom-level workers, and the encounter just now, I've helped you hide it. Your whereabouts won't be revealed. After all, I don't want to miss the chance to avenge my mother-in-law. It's said that he really abducted Karola. In addition, our ambush is an act of self-defense. It's not a guild order. The real street order is to track your player. I guess it's still in Bear Mountain at the moment. And your little skeleton is so powerful, they're just full of experience. Karola was a little proud of this work. However, Eugen changed his style. Remind us not to take it lightly. Because there's something wrong with the core area of the West Valley. All the teams above level 15 so far, and the strongest vice president of the guild, Kusei. They're all stationed there. He's a second-in-command assassin. If you go in a hurry at level 10, it's as good as self-destruction. The most important thing right now is how to get through the West Valley safely. Karola's ears are big. He turned around and asked me what to do next. I understand this. The abnormality of the copy is likely to be the task issued by the NPC in the area, because the algorithm of the game will change dynamically with time, causing the task to be highly random. For example, an NPC village king is willing to ask the player to save his son. If you don't save it or the task goes wrong, the village king will also plan to take the player's life. But from the fact that the Hyger Beast Guild has so many players, the task is definitely not simple. After expressing my opinion to Karola, she understood very quickly. You lead the way, my little ass is disguised as your teammate's equipment. But you rejected it, just because once he was found out he would be renamed by the guild, lose the only source of income. Karola was reluctantly pulled out a coin. You only thought it was funny after reading it. The information just now was worth 50 coins. Now 1 coin wants to send me as a guide? I'm speechless too. He's a real iron worker. Sooner or later, I'm going to suffer a big loss. I'm going to get a shiny gold coin. Eugen immediately agreed to lead the way. It turned out that Eugen's name was Haran. He reminded Karola not to summon other skeletons on the way, in order not to expose his identity. As for the materials and coins that fell, I'm going to split up with him. Karola was so angry that he cut off his fist. What a killer! Because the little monsters in front are dense, Eugen is going to open the way in front. Karola is full of confidence. You don't need to be so troublesome. Just give it to my little ass. As I pointed out, all the little monsters in front were instantly killed. Get the purification point 220. Eugen surprised Zangdash Cherry Tomb. Your ass is too hurt. Karola pointed to the wild monster next door. From now on, you are the 4th ass. I will leave the task of collecting materials to you. Although he was a little reluctant, but he can only be obedient. After all, he also has a share. At the same time, he warned Karola not to show off. The elite giant statues in front need team cooperation.
In order to defeat Hua Ying Wei Lua, I'll meet again and kill 10 statues. Huaran said hard. Don't be proud. There are stronger ones behind. As a result, the skeleton giant was still killed. The 6-eyed demon pig was also killed by my sword. Kerala laughed. The 4th ass. It's your turn. Huaran is sweating at this time. This is not a battle that a 10-level player should have. The level of control of the ass is like the summoning object has self-awareness. He made up his mind. Even if Kerala really has a spiritual power, this thigh, he also held the ground. Suddenly, a shout came from the front. I can only see a yellow-haired boy. I'm being chased by a boxer. The yellow-haired boy has the badge of the Tiger and Beast Association. Huaran is also very confused. How did the association recruit a child? You know, when the game creates a character, it's the real state of the basic copy player. The yellow-haired boy sees that we are his own people, crying for help. That person is crazy. He caught my friend. The boxer is even more angry after hearing it. The little bunny still has a helper? He's strong and powerful at the same time. Rush forward. The violent shockwave directly stunned Kerala. I can see that the other party is a one-turn storm boxer. The destruction of the body and physical properties is very restrained. But a young boy who didn't turn around, he managed to turn the 18-level one-turn storm boxer into a serious injury. And the boxer still has advanced equipment. Why don't you run away when you are injured? Instead, you have to fight with the young man? The boxer is angry. You despicable young men. Huaran was also enraged. Who are you scolding? I'll do it right away. Can't you talk? The boxer is full of murderous aura. I have nothing to say to you bastards. It's okay to be weak and lucky. I still used such a despicable method today. I want you to pay the price. After saying that, he turned on the skill. He was ready to fight with us. Huaran rushed forward without hesitation. The gun of the shrine pierced through the boxer's chest. You really think I'm easy to bully, right? If you don't want to say it, just go to hell. The boxer kicked him away. I took the opportunity to turn around. I killed the boxer with one shot. I got 150 evolution points. The boxer is dead. The young man immediately rushed up to pick up the equipment. This action confirmed my guess. He must have a secret. Huaran asked who his subordinate was. The young man didn't answer in a hurry. Instead, he took us to a good place. It turns out that the boss of the young man is the vice president of the guild. He ordered them to set up a lot of traps here. Players who hunt along the way, searching for equipment, the scene in front of Huaran is very angry. Does the president know about this? Suddenly, a sinister voice came from the front. Huaran, why don't you wear a helmet? Don't you hate to let people know you're a woman? The speaker was detonated by the subordinate of the ghost talisman. His eyes fell on Kerala's hairpin at random. This thing is good. How did you get it? The sound of the words just fell. My long sword has stopped his roar. The speed of this killer is shocking. The leader of the group said, "They are all brothers of the tiger and the beast. We won't give you any ideas. If you know, pay attention to me." Huaran looked at Kerala, who was in a coma in my hand. I can't help but sigh. Little Rich Woman is really good. It's all like this. I can still manipulate the summoning dance so flexibly. Wait a minute. He's not pretending to be Diz, is he? What a sinister and reliable guy. The yellow-haired sword detonated came back in a hurry to ask for credit. He claimed to have solved the escape. As a result, detonation counterattacked. I can't even keep an eye on people. I still have a face to say it. I'll throw you into the sea next time. Huaran is in a complicated mood. A handful of help detonates a face. Does the president know you're doing this? He claims to only listen to the orders of the big brother ghost talisman. If you don't want to be removed from the guild, we also have to obey the ghost talisman. All of this is related to the hidden copy of the West Valley. Then we followed the team to a hunting camp. As a result, we found that the killers were all thieves. The detonation made Huaran look like a bad face. These orphans have to live too. We're doing good. But these people care a lot about equipment and supplies. The news is completely blocked. It's all to prepare for the hidden mission. The detonation wants to hit Huaran's shoulder, but it irritates him. You touch me again. I sensed that he was in a bad mood. Lightly pat his shoulder to comfort him. The first time I was called to comfort me, Huaran feels wonderful. The mood has changed unexpectedly. Next, go to the camp center to get a new mission. As soon as I got in, I was attracted to the eyes of many members. I heard from them that Huaran grew up in an orphanage. His brothers are all disabled people. That's why he was so angry with the guild's use of child labor. In addition, the ghost talisman took a liking to his beauty. As a result, he broke his nose. At this time, a man came forward to persuade him to see the ghost talisman. Although everyone is not happy with the use of orphans, but who can refuse the opportunity to make a fortune? You have a share of the supplies here. Huaran had no choice but to agree. I sighed that the game and reality were so bad. We walked into the ghost talisman's tent, but we ran into him threatening the female player to do bad things. The picture of the hunt is unbearable. Huaran is born to teach the ghost talisman. The ghost talisman turned around to see that it was the goddess of his own dream, immediately smiling and welcoming. It's my favorite type. What a pity. I don't wait for him to finish. Huaran was disgusted and kicked. Cut the crap. Tell me what the mission is. This made the ghost talisman more excited. I really like you more and more, especially your eyes that look like garbage. The ghost talisman began to give orders. Your team is responsible for guarding the camp. Stop other players from entering the Sea Valley. I want to know the reason, unless you beg me. Huaran asked, "Does the president know about those children?" The ghost talisman smiled. Of course, this is the president's plan. Don't be too serious.
Don't you all want to climb up to feed your brothers? As long as you are my woman, I promise you the most. Huaran was angry and pulled the ghost talisman. If you are full of words, I won't let you speak for the rest of your life. The ghost talisman showed an arrogant ring. Just rely on you? Did you see the mission ring given to me by the president? I am his confidant, and you stay here to be the president of the orphanage. Next second, I stabbed the ghost talisman in the heart. Huaran was shocked by my behavior, and before the ghost talisman died, he wanted to struggle. He hit a couple of shadows, but it didn't hurt me at all, just because of my various attributes. The fear of death forced him to keep begging. Don't kill me. We can work together. I don't care. Directly launch the thundering 1,000 soldiers. Burn it alive. And get 2 rare rings. I gave the giant's ring to Huaran. Keep it a secret. I took the other ring for myself, because it is the key tool to open the death bell. The most important thing right now is to rush to the orphanage to fight for the mission. And the people outside these guilds will be cleared by me.